What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Damachi. And today I am really excited about the news. There's something really big in here that I think is going to make a lot of y'all extremely happy. Some of you reading ahead are probably starting to cue in on what we're talking about here. But before I get to that, make sure you guys are smashing, like the description always says down here, that like button. Helps the channel out, makes me very happy, and I sincerely appreciate it. Now, let's jump in. And there's a lot to talk about today, so stay tuned, because this is a big update, okay? As you can kind of see. So, and this is only encompassing 1 week's worth of information, so we got a lot to talk about. 3/11. That's actually JP time, so it's actually tonight. Familia Wargame and Ultimate Trial Wargame actually kick off. You're going to have a really great opportunity to test your teams out in Ultimate Wargame before you jump into Familia Wargame. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. Make sure you guys set teams, because there's nothing worse than when your team has like 3 or 4 people that haven't set anything, because then it just becomes a base level 1-star unit solo, and your team gets clobbered, and it's no fun. So make sure y'all set teams, okay? We talked about Familia Wargame. We'll probably talk about it a little more after it kicks off, and for a video for tomorrow. But for now, just know that is coming tonight, and that, you know, we've been through a few of these, so you should know by this point what to expect. But if not, I'll do a video tonight on it after it drops. The big news: Kino, the Kino crossover is getting a rerun. Now, why is this big news? Well, the 3-star Traveler Kino is here. You know, worst case scenario, you're going to have the ability to upgrade some CP and all that stuff that a lot of people that maybe were late adopters to the game. I honestly, I've got the Hestia, that's it from this. I really want T, and the really nice part is all these units are getting big updates too. So we'll talk about all that in tomorrow's video, but the main thing is, know that this is coming and it's on its way, and you probably already read that there, but I'll cover that in a moment. Also, there's a fluffer for my doggy fans. So it looks like Oscar. It's killing me. Looks like Stradman's dog, Oscar. Oscar up there is killing me. But Kino crossover's coming, and we just had the Data Live crossover. We've never, Kino rerun is coming, and we just had the Data Live rerun. We've never had reruns of crossover events. So those of you guys that have been asking me every single week on stream, when are we going to get the rerun of Attack on Titan? If you want my opinion, we just got 2 reruns in 2 months. Probably by the end of the year. Maybe even sooner. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. This also means that those of you that, like me, didn't do terribly well on the Goblin Slayer banner when it was here, when it reruns, you might have another opportunity for it. And yes, I would say now reruns for these crossover events are probably going to be, this might be the only rerun, only because the EU players, we have new Asian players that weren't part of either one of these crossovers. That could be it, or it could become a regular thing. But either way, those of you guys were asking me for Attack on Titan, I would say that's probably coming in a matter of months. Just speculating, but yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about Kino to really get too hyped and to talk about it too much, but I'm going to go out and just say 100% this is exciting, okay? And like I said, it bodes extremely well for the future of the game. Extremely well. So, 3 key points to the tale of the Labyrinth Country. Enjoy the story that is co-authored by Keiichi Sigsawa and Fujino Omori. Okay? They actually co-wrote the story. I love these stories for that reason. You know, these one-off stories that are actually made from the hearts and minds of the actual creators. I absolutely love that. That's one of my favorite things about this game, and why I continue to support and love and just try to share the love of this game. 2, clear the event and get a Labyrinth Country 4-star guaranteed 11 draw ticket. That's right. When you clear the event, you're going to get an 11 draw 4-star guaranteed ticket for the event itself. That's awesome. So you're guaranteed to get somebody from this, no matter how Irish broke you might be. 3, unit adjustments will be made for the collab. Now, everybody is getting a big update. I will tell you right now, Those of you guys that saw T up until just maybe at like 6 months ago, I'll say realistically, I think she's going to be back in people's teams again. She's getting a big update. So we'll talk about all that tomorrow in the Before You Summon video, but know that they're all getting adjustments, and they all are getting fairly well leveled. I won't say like they're all the greatest, but one thing I do love about this game is they do try to at least bring them back into somewhat prominence, so they're not so insanely outclassed that it's just pointless to draw for them. So I like that. I think that's kind of nice. So people that have had them forever, or people that just get them for collection purposes, aren't just sitting there like, why did I do this? Why did I make this mistake? Okay. Now, this is the banner that we're going to receive. Notice you get the 4-star ticket there. It's talking about Foreign Travelers, Kino, and Hermes, a special present to celebrate the event. Okay, so actually you're going to get the 4-star unit just for logging in, which is really, really, really nice. So it's basically giving everything to you. How awesome is that? This is going to be the banner number 1. This is the banner you're going to want to hit more than anything else, because T is going to be absolutely awesome. And if it's any kind of indication, it looks like you're going to get these units, and then you got to summon for her. That tells you how good she's going to be. This is going to be the other one, and everybody's going to want the Doge. So go after your Doge. I do have Hestia. She's actually not bad, and I'll talk about what they all do after the update here when we get all that good information. What is Academy Kino? So this is actually an addition. You guys remember the rerun that we got for Data Live? We got the new Katori. That is absolutely awesome. And Shino, who's actually really, really good too. Academy Kino is a parody of Kino's journey written by Keiichi Seisawa himself. And for the first time ever, you're going to be able to hear the voice of Kino from Academy in DanMemo. So, yeah, it's a whole other thing. And we're going to get some voice acting for it, so it's going to be really awesome. Those of you guys that are actually fans of Kino, this is going to be really, really big for you. I'll go ahead and wrap myself out now. It was never something on my radar, but for me, to be able to promote it for those people, I understand what that means. Like, I've got series that I love that have never been even animated that I would absolutely love to see. So I can empathize at least on that level. This Kino, the one from the Kino Academy, she's gonna get her own gacha. Okay. The first, 4th, and 10th draws are going to be guaranteed on it, kind of because she's the only unit on there. So if you want to MLB her, kind of unfortunately got to go the whole way. What does she do, though? Let's talk about what she does. First skill is a fast, self, crit, guard rate, counter rate, and earth damage 40% for 5 turns. Skill 2 is a foes, plural, super earth physical attack with high on guard rate for every crit buff on self, skill damage 30%. Skill 3 is foe singular, fast high earth physical attack with high critical rate for every crit buff on self, skill damage plus 30%. Her SA is foes, plural, high earth physical attack with high penetration rate for every crit buff on self, skill damage 40%, and seal 40% chance. Now I'll go into more detail on all this stuff when we get the Before You Summon video tomorrow. It's going to be a big one, but we'll cover all that in a little bit more detail. But just know that that's what you're getting. You're going to have 3 guaranteed from her if you go all the way. I'm pretty sure it's a her. I don't know if it's a gender swap thing or an identity thing, but I apologize if that's whatever is going on there. I'm just not it's not familiar. It was never on my radar, so I'm not 100% there. Either way, I'm sure the comment section is going crazy right now. Here's the unit, and these are going to be the stats for this Kino. And those are actually some really good stats. Notice that AGL is off the damn chain. And that's actually going to be a feature of this event. The AGL is going to be ridiculous. Okay? Bell, main story release gacha. We are finally getting Anya's brother. You guys have wanted him. I'm not sure if this is the US anniversary thing or not, but this is a unit that people were saying, "Oh my God, we want." I think he even won the event, but here he is now, guys. Here he is now, coming in this event hot. 4-star Lightspeed Allen. Okay? First of all, those stats are absolutely ridiculous. Look at that AGL stat. That AGL stat is insane. Allen, that's Anya's brother, is a... and get ready for this. This is actually hilarious. Skill 1 is a foes, plural, fast, high earth physical attack with high uncounter rate. Removes all debuffs on strength and AGL for all your allies, except obviously assess skills, because they never remove assess skills. Skill 2, foes, plural again, and fast again. Mid, earth physical attack with high uncounter rate, self, strength, agility, dex, and earth damage, 25% for 4 turns. Skill number 3 is once again, now it's foe singular, but once again fast, high earth physical attack with high crit for every AGL buff on self, skill damage 40%. Now, we'll talk a little bit more about what that means again tomorrow in the Before You Summon video, but hopefully you'll save some Iris, because I haven't. Ooh, I'm gonna be very, very Iris poor after this round of events coming out. Now, he is not time limited, so do bear that in mind. He's going to go into the general pool, as will Ulrig, which we'll talk about here in a moment. They're both not time limited. They're both going to go in the general pool at some point, but that is a very, very, very deep pool at this point. So, yeah, those of you guys that were hunting Haruhime out of the general pool know exactly what I mean. His SA is foes, plural, super earth physical attack with temporary strength boost and high penetration rate for 4 turns. Strength, agility, dex, and earth damage 60%. So self, strength, agility, dex, and earth damage 60% for 4 turns. So you want to get that particular SA off as early as possible to give himself all those boosts. And couple that with Haruhime, where she's going to give you strength 100%, but that agility, that dex, and that earth damage. Basically, no one's going to touch this dude. He's going to be the first unit out every single time. If you are thinking the same thing I'm thinking, Wargame, then yes. You want to be the first one out of the gate? There's your way to do it. Let's talk about Ulrig. Okay? Pretty cool looking art. Really good stats once again. Not quite as good, but really, really good. This guy's more of a support unit. He is a... Skill 1 is a foe singular super earth physical attack with high critical rate, self, strength, dex, and earth damage. 30% for 2 turns. It's only a 30% buff. Okay. Skill 2 is a foe singular high earth physical attack with high on guard rate. Physical resist and earth resist minus 20%. Single target damage plus 20% for 4 turns. That's what I mean. He's more of like a support unit. You're not going to use him to produce damage. You're going to use him... actually, probably use him more of like a sack unit in my opinion. But we'll talk about all that in tomorrow's video. Skill 3 is a foe singular mid-earth physical attack with high penetration rate. Allies extend buff 1 turn. Foes extend debuff 1 turn. So basically... half of what Haruhime does. So, definitely not a bad unit by any stretch of the imagination, and really, really, really good stats. His SA is really interesting. Ultra Earth physical attack for every dex buff on self, skill damage 80%. And self SA gauge 100% for 5 turns. Now, if you're really starting to do the math on this, this guy is kind of like jack of all trades type of unit. He does a little bit of everything that everybody does. Not amazingly well, but if you can maximize his abilities, it's going to be really, really, really nice. Once again, we'll talk about all these units in a lot more detail in tomorrow's video, but for now, just know they're coming and they're really good. Once again, though, not time limited. Not time limited. Okay? Version 9.6.2 launched. That's going to be probably tomorrow's update. and that is going to include some big additions to the game. Okay, 7th Zone. We got information on this, but it was never really explained what it is. It was always kind of vague, but 7th Zone is kind of like an addition to that final, where we have Dispatch currently. The 7th Zone is an event where units of various elements participate. Monsters of various elements and types will appear. You can battle efficiently by using an advantage of an elemental attack. Form different parties to challenge each of the unique monsters. So, in other words, the current quest is going to be Wind Zone and Thunder Zone, and you'll have to use Wind Team, Thunder Team to really take maximum advantage of that. We're going to get Dark and Light next week, and I think that's kind of awesome because I really love flexing my Dark team. Event period is 6 days. Monsters of 4 different elements, Wind, Thunder, and Light and Dark, will appear. You can battle with 2 different types of enemies, 3 for 3 days each. So, looks like it's going to be an extremely limited event, but it's almost... You'd almost consider this, it looks kind of like a like Familia Royale almost, in the way it works. Calculation of scores for 7th Zone. Default score times battle turn bonus, plus maximum damage bonus, plus total received damage bonus. So you can accumulate a lot of points very quickly. And that maximum damage bonus means that you really need to focus on getting multiple essays out. We'll cover these when they drop and make our own videos about them, but you want to maximize your one-time hits to to get the maximum points available. Apparently the spring allergies are now starting to hit. So, new score system, aim for high ranks. So, if you played the recent Familia Royale, this probably looks all very familiar. Rewards you can get with the 7th Zone. First time clear reward. You can earn this reward the first time you clear the quest. It's not unusual. So, Sharp Carbonado Ultramerific. We're going to call it Ultramerific Rock. We're just going to call it the Ultramerific Rock. Score rewards. Rewards will be indicated based on your score you can receive from the mission rewards. It'll give you Valis, smelting stones of all sizes, Mystic Bellows, Secret Hammers, and Iris. And that's awesome because I need Bellows and Hammers all the damn time. Especially with the event coming for the Weapon Ascension. Those Bellows and those Hammers are going to be used a lot. So I really hope those are good rewards. Ranking reward. You receive rewards based on your final rank for each element. Rewards will be sent to your present list according to the final rank. Blah, 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 blah. That's what we had before. So Valis, Whetstones, Bellows, and Hammers. And I don't know about y'all, I need those Bellows and Hammers so badly. So level up your equipment by playing the 7th Zone. It's all about equipment leveling. We've had plenty of stuff for character leveling. Now we're doing equipment leveling. Regarding equipment ascension, this is literally like you could hero ascend your units. Now you can hero ascend your equipment. Okay, go to the blacksmith, hero ascension equipment ascension. You probably already seen that before, but this is finally going to be opened up. It always said coming soon. Now it's going to be opened up. Sharp Carbonado for weapon, and the Ultramerific Rock for armor to unlock the 6th step of the equipment break. Equipment Ascension for all 4-star equipment that are level 60 or higher. So, pretty straightforward stuff. Okay. Effects of the Ascension. So, there's the Sharp Carbonado that almost looks like Hero Lights turned with Smelting Stone. Like, I talked about this the other day. Literally, they took the art for the Smelting Stone, took the art for the Hero Light, and they were like, pen, pineapple, pineapple, pen. So, first step is level 65. The second step is level 70. Enemies guard rate on attack decreases. Additional attribute, that's for the weapon. Additional attribute for armor, counter rate on attack decreases. So nice. Step 3 is 75. Step 4 is level 80. Penetration rate increases for weapons. Critical rate when attacked decreases. That's actually really nice. Step 5 is level 85 and step 6 is level 90. Critical rate increases. Penetration rate when attacking decreases. I need that critical rate increase. Oh, I'm looking forward to this, y'all. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be expensive, though. But we'll see what happens. Okay. 1,000 day. I hate that it calls it an anniversary. If you are the type of person that doesn't understand why calling it a 1,000-day anniversary makes me crazy, you're probably the same person that tells your SO, it's our 1 month anniversary. You're wrong. It's not an anniversary. You don't know what that word means. You keep using that word, but you don't know what that word means. It's not how the meme goes. It's not even how the line goes. Anyway, irrelevant. You get what I was going for there. It's just as bad as saying an anniversary. I just defeated my own purpose. Whatever. JP 1,000 days, up to 1,000 Iris giveaway. We're going to get tons and tons and tons of Iris. During the events, they're giving away Iris times 100 every day. Log in during the event period to receive presents. Log in during 3/4 to 3/23 to receive these 10 Hero Lights, 8 Sharp Carbonados, 15 Ascension Falda, and the Ultramorific Rock. I know that's not the name, but we're gonna go with that. From this point forward on this channel, that is Ultramorific Rock. Fight me. Times 8. So this is what your rewards are going to look like. This is a new login bonus as well. Look at all that fauna. New phone, who dis? Well, those are some good rewards. How's about that? Experienced. Oh wow, this is a rather large page. Familia Wargame. It's too large for. Let me just pop this out here. Let's there. Familia Wargame. There's nothing to see here, folks. So Familia Wargame is incoming tonight. Just know that is coming. Wasn't paying attention. That banner's massive compared to what we had before. We've talked about this. We'll talk about it in its own video. Travelers in the Labyrinth Country. We're going to get, of course, the whale bundles. You guys can expect I'll be taking advantage of that. Star bonds. Star bonds galore. Star bonds, guys. Get your star bonds. 1,000-day anniversary. We're going to get bundles for that as well. Holy crap. I'm going to be poor after this event is done. And that's everything coming, guys. So, tonight, Familia Wargame and Ultimate Wargame. Tomorrow, the rerun on the Kino event. The new Kino event for the Academy. Travelers, the bundle, the Kino bundles. 7th Zone drops tomorrow. Bonus Iris campaign drops tomorrow. Episodes 37 and 38, along with their gacha, drops tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a huge day. And the 1,000-day anniversary giveaway and anniversary login bonus all drop on Thursday. So we got a lot happening. A lot happening in the game. Whew. So let me know if y'all are excited for all this. I really am, and I really like what this means for the game coming forward because A, Weapon Ascension is going to be awesome. B, now that we're getting reruns of 2 of the 4 collabs we've had thus far, I would say, those of you guys that are Titan fans, expect your collab to rerun sometime here. Man, I say by the end of the year, but that might be within the next few months. Who knows? So, that's the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow the Birdman, hit me up on Booker. I'll be back at you guys with more. I need a break. This was a long video. So I'll be back with more probably tomorrow, maybe tonight. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We got to talk about Familia Wargames. We got a lot to talk about in this game. We really do.